Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and as we embark on our final quest to awaken the windfish and deter the nightmares that have been plaguing this island, I'd like to welcome you back to The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening here in the village library, where someone decided to put this book up on the top shelf for some reason, even though I was not finished reading it, and prepare ourselves for the final battle ahead. Now, if you haven't already collected it yet, the magnifying lens is a fantastic item to help us read up on this deep, dark, and mysterious book of dark secrets and mysteries of Koholint. Of course, you're going to need to follow these directions to a T once we decide to enter the egg of the windfish in order to navigate our way inside and defeat the nightmares. Depending on, your game file, you're going to have different directions. So this is for me personally, and I have already written these down as accurately as possible. So if I screw it up in any manner, then that's on me. I'm entirely suspecting that that is something I will do. But anything else you need to do out in the world, such as collecting the Koholint sword by grabbing 40 seashells for the spirit of the mansion, or clearing the color dungeon so you can get different colored mail and do that stuff, go ahead and do that right now, because we're there at the end. This is going to be the shortest jaunt in the entire game, and for all intents and purposes, we're going straight there. But I'm not going to teleport. Instead, let's just take one last walk through this world, because I thought that was going to hit me, to be completely honest. I'm ready for this game to end, and overall, I feel like this remake is probably one of the best done of any video game out there. It's extremely well done. It's crafted extremely nicely, and I can't really speak any more highly of it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, even after having seen that first trailer back in March or February of 2019, and it just made me so excited. And when I heard that it was as good as the original DX version, I was absolutely excited, and I was just ready to dig in, and I was not disappointed. There were some things that I was a little on the fence about, such as Dompe and his escapades, but the fact that they were able to add 6 entire heart containers and different sorts of things to make life easier for ourselves, it's appreciated. And with Link's Awakening being one of my favorite games of my childhood, the nostalgia factor was just off the charts, and just entering the dungeons and hearing the redone music, it was too much. And even though I would like to consider this project not entirely one of the most cohesive that I've done, I can surely say that it was fun, and I enjoyed doing it a lot, and it still evoked that emotion that I had the first time I played it, even though it's been 10-15 years since I played it. But with everything under our belts, we have collected all the heart containers, all the secret seashells. Our fairy bottles are full. We're not going to need them. It's time to awaken the sea fish, or windfish, goddamn, and awaken them with the Ballad of the Windfish. So let's do it. The time has come. The windfish awaits. Enter the egg. Hoot hoot. Whew. So here we have it, the windfish's egg. We're in here, and I guess I probably should have mentioned, it's a good idea to bring in magic powder, because we're gonna need that for one of the fights, but fortunately we can't quite get across no matter how far we try to jump. It's not gonna let us. Which is fine. It's A-okay. But once we head up, we're now faced with 4 directions, and it's actually pretty simple. So I have to go right, and then up over here, and then right again, if I can see out of the corner of my eyes my notes, then up twice and left once, up again. So let's hope that we were able to follow simple cardinal directions correctly, and we'll be faced off against the boss once we fall into this hole. That reminds me a lot of Outer Wilds. You guys should probably watch that playthrough that I did. God knows nobody did. We were born of nightmares. To take over this world, we made the windfish sleep endlessly. If the windfish doesn't wake up, this island will never disappear. We would have been masters of this place. But you had to come here and disrupt our plans. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble. So ladies and gentlemen, we are confronted with the stuff that nightmares are made of, beginning with the giant blot. All we have to do is pop him with some magic powder when he lands, and we'll be able to deal damage to him. Don't worry about your sword beams, not really gonna need them, and that was a cheap shot, so there's that. And after 3 hits, we should be fine. So there we have it. Now he's gonna transform into more of Link's nightmares, having taken place after A Link to the Past. We now have the Shadow of Agnahim himself, and he operates essentially the same way as he did before. You're gonna have to reflect your fire back at himself, although you have to do it nicely, otherwise... Oh, that looked like it was gonna be the scatter shot, which cannot be deflected. I think it's this. Yeah. So be wary. I think it takes 4 deflections to go ahead and take him, but your mirror shield is not effective, believe it or not. It's kind of silly, and that is some really good luck on those. I normally keep getting all the scatter shots. Yeah, wow. That was really good. But upon defeating him, guess who we got now? Our greatest nightmare, the Sriracha Burger. He returns, although this time he's the disgusting Blackout Burger. I think that was at some point a thing. Go ahead and jump around if that makes your life any easier, because oh my god, look at that. That is so quick. Okay. I don't think spin attacks do anything, but just go ahead and... There it is. Now, be wary, because the greatest of Link's nightmares has come true. It's the fight against Ganon once again. Although, this version's a little bit more difficult than the original. He's gonna have his staff that he's gonna be constantly rotating in front of him, and it's gonna protect him from damage. He's gonna toss it at you, and what you want to do is get near him and spin attack. You can't hurt him any other way. Whereas before, he wouldn't have that staff and worry about it, so 4 spin attacks should be enough to take care of him as he sends these fire keys along our way. Not fun. How dare you? So get in this corner and then run. And, oh, he's gonna do this. You can hop around too, that might make things easier. Plus, he's vulnerable after he picks it up for about 2 seconds. So that's another good way to go ahead and do that if you're having trouble with how he's moving. I might show that off right here and see how long that timing is, but... So when he grabs it, because he's a cheap bastard, there we go. Now 1 more should be just enough. Come on, come on. I don't know why I'm doing this. You can't kill those fire keys as far as I'm aware, so don't worry about it. Ugh. All right. Oh, you jerk. I can't hit him. What? I should have waited. I should have waited until after he picked it up. You know, Allison, it's a great idea if you take your own advice for once. Your own hot tips and tricks, you know? Damn. This is what happens when you play and record at the same time, kids. Okay, so... Let's... Whoa! Really? Oh, great. course we're gonna have trouble on this. Great. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go and equip that. Probably should maybe have healed up, but we don't need it. We're fine. I don't know why he's spawning into like that. Like, why is he going into it? And I'm getting locked, stun locked. There we go. All right, this is embarrassing. All right, you're gonna want the bow and arrow next here. Or you know what? Let's see if the boomerang works. So here we've got ourselves a little, I don't even remember your name. It's like Len Molo or something. But just keep on, okay, that's not gonna work. There we go. This is what I wanted to do. Spam him. Now we can do the bow and arrow. Because he's at his final form. We have Deathful, ladies and gentlemen. And this guy is only weak by the giant eye in the front of his body. You can probably hit him twice if you're lucky. But he takes a ton of hits to take down, so be patient, avoid his attacks, and aim. Aim for the eye, aim for truth, aim for happy endings and dreams. Because now, ladies and gentlemen, he's done. This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. Our world. You have defeated all the nightmares. Climb the stairs before you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've completed The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Thank you guys so much for watching. The credit sequence isn't that long, but because it means a lot to me, I'm not going to speak over them this time, so let's finish this. have it. Ah, that song is so good. And I cannot emphasize enough. Witnessing that and the medley of other Zelda songs being performed live at the Symphony of the Goddesses last year was incredible. Or 2017, rather. One of those years. But yeah, we'll go and save our game. Why not over this old playthrough that I had to do? Because I'm bad. Now that we've completed the game, and the memory of Colin Lint lives on in our memory. That was a little redundant. We can actually return back and do some stuff if we really want, so let's hope none of my other footage corrupted from that playthrough, because that would have been bad. We start back over here, and clearly we can just go back through the world and do things as if nothing ever happened. As you can tell, my fairy is still deceased, or at least lives on inside of me. And there's not really much I want to do in the overworld, to be honest. I don't know that there is even a lot to do other than collecting additional heart pieces and doing more Dompe chambers, which I have no interest in doing whatsoever. But there is one last thing, one piece of unfinished business that we have yet to contend with here in Mabe Village before it all gets led to waste in the memory of Link. And that ending is so good. It's great. It's one more try at the trendy game. Oh man, how's it going, my dude? Are you ready? Are you ready? For easily the most difficult figurine in the entire game. Let's do it. Bow Wow the Chain Chomp is nearly the perfect size to be collected up, and in order to grab him, we have to be directly head on. So let's see if we can time this just nice. Nope. It stops if it's just barely off. Damn, that's gonna be rough. No pun intended, because Bow Wow's only the furriest little doggo around. But I think we can get it. That was really close, actually. We have to be able to fit perfectly on top of him. That's as far up as I can go, so I might have already screwed myself. But we tried this. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Yes, yes, please, please, please. Oh, no. I don't. Oh. Second try? You know what? I'll take second try. Oh my god. I am good. I'm perfect. Thank you so much. We just collected the final figurine. It's scarily realistic. You've got a good eye and a steady hand in here. That's what makes you a chump. And here's a lump of rock to prove it. I think it's called a chamber stone. I stole it off that guy from the store, so yeah. And no champ pays more than 5 rupees a go in my establishment. You know, can I just mention that that is kind of antithetical to a proper business model? If someone is really good at this game, they're probably going to rob you of all of your wares, so why are you charging them less? If anything, you should probably be charging them more. That might just be my opinion, man, but it's the last time we're playing that, and we're set. We're done. Let's go put this in its place, again, for absolutely no reward, other than the satisfaction of saying we did it. And hopefully getting another smooch from Mama Meow. Let's do it. There you go. It looks really cool. Huh. It's a Bow Wow figure. Guaranteed to stay perfectly still. Are you sure about that? How's it going? Oh, my Bow Wow's so proud of his fine fur coat. Yes, this furry friend out here. Definitely worth it. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we conclude our adventure truly here in The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching again. To be completely honest, you guys have seen the dates that I've been recording this. Not a single episode is out yet, and that's kind of how I've been recording things lately, because I've been in a mood where I only want to record like maybe once or twice a week, with this being an exception, of course. And then also, I just finished up Luigi's Mansion, and there's also Catherine going up. So this is going to be going up daily after Catherine, because I feel like that when I alternate video series, people generally lose interest in them, mostly because they take so long to finish. And I can completely understand that. Other people that I follow who do the same thing, I find myself kind of wishing that they just uploaded the same series every day, but the thing is, people get burnt out and they don't want to play the same thing every single day or just over and over. So that's mostly why I just want to spice things up a bit, because I know not a lot of people on the channel watch Catherine, because it's like an M-rated game, but when it's a Zelda game or a Nintendo title, people generally lap that up. But we also have this. Oh god, I didn't even want to come in here. I just wanted to run around collecting things, but I see you have something that has absolutely no reason being this expensive. And although it is a beautifully giant stone, I think I'm gonna take it. Now, the finer art of being a thief and, you know, starring ourselves, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Crime here. If we try to just walk out, he's gonna stop us and he's gonna say, you have to pay for that giant rock, how dare you? But we can just finagle this in such a way that we can just walk right out and make it real easy. Guess what? You got it for free! Are you proud of yourself? I mean, I'm the hero of time, right? I did okay. Ooh, I like burning the village down. Burn it down. Now, depending on what point in the game that you decided it was a good idea to turn to a life of crime and decide, hey, I'm gonna go steal stuff. From that point onwards, you are going to be considered a thief. Someday you will leave this island. I just know it in my heart. Don't ever forget me. If you do, I'll never forgive you. Marin, I thought we were supposed to be happy and in love and eventually get married in, you know, in, what was that game called? Hyrule Legends? Grandma, yeah, who's not here. She's in the animal village. That's what Grandpa O'Reilly said on the phone, but you wouldn't know how to use one of those because you just stole it. But generally, not a whole lot would change other than the fact that you can never show your face around there ever again. It's not a good idea. If we go back to the trendy game, I don't think, what does he say? How goes it, champ? Yeah, all right, fine. He's not gonna call me out on stealing a piece of rock. No, he's not. But, I wonder. Yeah, you know, I doubt anyone else says anything. Marin's the important one that I cared about, and she hates us. So it's time to renounce our criminal ways and give the rock back. Apologize to the shopkeeper and say, we're just trying to make a point. It's the end of our time here in Coland. Everything's about to disappear. It wouldn't matter anyways. I was never gonna use it. I'm right out here playing in the front lawn. You didn't even try to stop me. Well, let's give it back. Let's see what happens. Oh, I wasn't kidding when I said pay. Now you'll pay the ultimate price. Mirror shield! Instant game over. But that just about does it, ladies and gentlemen. Join me next time in whatever series I have next. I did talk about Paper Mario, but it might not be Paper Mario because I feel like I'm so far ahead in editing and recording that I think we're in January right now, which means I've probably been uploading the ending of Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle a little bit because that's also been a thing that I've been doing, and also notice how my Crazy Tracy love did not kick in. And I'm not entirely sure other games that I'd want to do at the moment. If anything, I might just take a break and get back to riff repeater stuff since I've been working on music pretty often. So yeah, for all intents and purposes, who knows what I'm coming up with next, but it'll probably be something you like. Because if I like it, then you probably would too. By the way, I'm standing on nothing. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I just wanted this to be an ending worth remembering. And hoping I didn't forget anything. Alright. You guys know the drill. I have no idea how to end these things, so my name is Allison Cruz. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.